direction. He was all about coming out, coming out, coming out. So what made you have that big epiphany, I should come out on YouTube? I know for some of us, we kind of are obvious that we're gay. Like, as my first video is all about the fact that I'm gay, but I know, Hannah, you mentioned, and Troy, you didn't come out with your sexuality when you started YouTube. So for each of you, what made you say, I think I should be open about this on the internet now?
Well, the whole reason I started this YouTube channel was for that purpose. You know, my channel's not like everyone. I feel like making a video telling about my coming out story. Let's see where this goes. I need to get it off my chest. I need to say it. Let's see what happens. And then I made another one, and another one, and I just kept talking about LGBT topics, and it just kept going and going. So it wasn't necessarily that I felt like I needed to, like for the purpose of anyone else, kind of like Hannah said, like I needed to do it for myself. And once I did that and I got the feedback, I just kept going with it, and I would get a message and someone would be like, well, what do I do when this and this happens? And I'm like, oh, I'll make a video about that. So I made a video about that, helping them, and they came out because my advice helped them. And being where I was at their age and not knowing what the hell to do. Asks me why I started a YouTube channel, it is because I always say, when I was that 13, 14-year-old girl, not knowing what was going on in my life, I wish that I had an outlet like this. I wish that I had something to look, something to, as an out person, and seeing that it's okay. They're doing it. I could do that too. So if I could be that outlet for people that can help as many people, and I will try to do every topic that's possible. So
Troy and Hannah, before they came out, Tyler, you're okay. You're right. But then you love them almost even more after they come out because you feel like you know them even more. You know who they are.
Family.
Yeah, like it's the authenticity of it. And it's like we see this aspect of you that you feel brave enough and courageous enough to share with us. And so I think, like, in a way, YouTube is uniquely positioned for that kind of authenticity, that realness that you guys, I don't know, so beautifully serve.
Thanks. No, I think, what was the question again?
How old are you?
Oh, how? What influenced you to come out on YouTube?
No, I just felt so grateful. I did have that resource of YouTube coming out videos and stuff like that, and they'd helped me so much that I just felt really, really grateful. And then it just so happened that I had been making YouTube videos, and I started to have kind of like a large audience and everything, and I was so ready to just like tweet about Harry Styles whenever I wanted, and like stuff like that, and it actually got frustrating. It was the same as like coming out in real life. It got to the point where I just felt like I'm not ashamed of this, why should I hide it? Plus, this YouTube community helped me so much, and maybe, hopefully, I can help some other people. So it just got to the point where I was so like ready for it, and my coming out anniversary was coming up, and I just decided it was time to do it. Thank you.
What was the question? How in YouTube moment coming out? Good. Sentence.
Why did you feel like coming out?
That's a fine answer.
Yeah, it is.
Troy only came out because it was the same day Zelfie was exposed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I needed to steal their thunder.
He needed to scale
wanted
it
to
back.
steal the attention.
Do you ever get... Oh, are you answering?
Yeah, no, I just feel like, I mean, same as I said before, like it just seemed like I didn't want to continue in a life that wasn't me, and et cetera, gay.
I would say for me, even though I never had the coming out video, like being openly gay on YouTube isn't just about making videos about gay stuff, even though you can and you should if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that, babe. But there's a lot you can see and feel when you watch somebody living their authentic life, like he said, and seeing a gay person go out into the world, achieve their dreams, is just as powerful as hearing their coming out story, I think. Because you're seeing that there is life after coming out, and there is success after coming out, and there's a full experience that you have ahead of you that doesn't just end once you come out. It's like your life is so much bigger than that.
And that's what kind of makes me so excited about how the online community is so diverse. Not right now, obviously, on this all-white panel, but it's so diverse in terms of, like, LGBT, like, in terms of people being comfortable being their authentic selves. And I wonder, do you guys think that there's a reason why in this form of entertainment there are a lot of out YouTuber, like a lot of people who are comfortable being out of the closet, whereas in traditional media, a lot of people are way far back in the closet? I wonder if it's a sign of the times or if it's about...
I think it's because of these people. Like, you guys don't care.
Yeah!
Whereas in traditional media, I think a lot of people think that... Calm down. A lot of people think that they have to jump through hoops to get the auditions, or they have to appease middle America. And we're fortunate enough to, if people want to tune in, they can. And you guys choose who you want to watch. And for the rest of the media, I mean, you can speak to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Was it a fear for you to come out because you're also like a movie star?
It was. I mean, there was, I thought, this is a fun fact, I was like in negotiations for my record contract at the time, and I was almost 100% positive that my record label was gonna drop me, was gonna like not sign my deal if I came out. And I did it anyway, just because I thought I was ready and everything like that, and I thought it was really important. And they didn't, and I think that it's a really, really cool thing to see gay people all around YouTube and all, on the online space, and now in the traditional space it's starting to happen more and more. People are just, people are succeeding whilst being gay or, LGBT. And I think that is, like you said, the most powerful thing is just kind of seeing a gay person just like living a normal life, seeing a gay person having friends, seeing a gay person have a partner, seeing them have kids. These are all things that, for me, as like a 13-year-old, if I had seen a gay person with like a partner and a kid, I would have been like, oh my God, I can like actually be a dad. That's the coolest thing in the world. Because, I just think it's important to see.
Definitely. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that YouTube as itself as a platform, opposed from like media and movies and things like that, is it's almost like the celebration of an individual. We're YouTubers for being ourselves, whereas acting, music, stuff like that, it's almost like you're assigned a role from the beginning. But here you're not given that. You're given the freedom as soon as you start, which is such a great thing, and it's embraced by these lovely people. So for coming out, it's a process that I feel like we do every day. I mean, you never really stop coming out, because there will always be that person who doesn't know what the internet is, so they don't know you from YouTube, and it might come up in conversation. Do you ever get nervous when coming out that as soon as you say it, even if it's subtle, that people will just see you as gay?
I still get nervous. I think partially because, I'm a woman, and also, it's a safety issue sometimes. I even now, if I was with a partner in an area that I thought was not the safest place for gay people, I'd be like, we're not going to hold hands around here. I say that, and I've gone on tours all around America, and it's crossed my mind, a safety issue, especially when people are so, vehemently anti-gay in parts of our country and parts of this country, and we are outspoken out figures to the people who are young and discovering themselves and learning how to love themselves. There are people that want to stop that, and I think it's a very real concern. But you can't let that weigh you down. Just gotta stay positive.